A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last year's national champions, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense comes onto the field first today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield.
There he goes. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
So now it's second and long. To throw, it's Applewhite. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Falcons offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past.
Turning it on, just steamrolling the defense. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Just keep slinging it. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Got his man quickly. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
He'll bring it out. It's Slater. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go with a direct snap. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air. It's Applewhite. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. A strike downfield.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just plowing ahead. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
How many 1st downs is that alone you know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
He's got the back in the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Grabs it in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They go to the draw. Hard running there.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Final play of the quarter coming. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Working on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Goes straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Falcons. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab down the left side. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Duggan. Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your run.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the... And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, they're after him. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Noles are rolling down the field. Let's go! Let's go! Gonna look downfield again. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Noles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Memphis took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Tigers that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He makes the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he...
Touchdown, Falcons! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Punt is on its way. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They're dealing with a second and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the Falcons come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Hines is back in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Touchdown, Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hands it off. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Fighting off the defender. Knifing through, making the play in the backfield, and they can use a timeout and try to force them to punt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to bring it back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
And the Noles will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a move to get room. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Touchdown Falcons. Fit it in the window for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down near the goal line. Everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Well, this defense have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. A great catch and run for 6.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Back open in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
He's got his man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Falcons want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And he makes the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one.
Continues to fight for yards. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Noles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give on the counter. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Applewhite. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Seminoles are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Holding.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Line is set on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. Taking it the other way. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't...
Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Snap it to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll touch it dead at about the 40. Now this offense is back on the field. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The Falcons are flying down the field. Looking to throw again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Tries to get it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. Turning it on! Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. To the air on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one is perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throws for the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Complete. Turns it on in midfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Assuming they can wrap this one up, guys, they've served notice early in the season. Winning a game like this, that this passing game will have to be dealt with.
Yeah, top 10 team, too, because everybody knew the talent they had coming back on offense, the playmakers at the skill positions. And, David, we've seen it early this season. In this game, they've been throwing it all over the yard.
Yeah, but you do want to see it against good competition, so that's what's fun about today. Like, proving it against a really good team. We can talk about...
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he's going to try to return this one. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the...
That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Nice pickup on the... But more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the air on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Makes the catch. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Dang, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but... At least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Oh, there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.